Have you ever noticed that when you finally start growing, when you finally start waking up to who you really are, you don't feel happy? Instead, you feel like you are dying. You feel a deep, heavy sadness. You look at your old friends, your old habits, your old beliefs, and suddenly they don't fit anymore. You feel lost. You ask yourself, if I am growing, why does it hurt so much? Listen to me closely. Growth is rarely accompanied by joy and celebration. On the contrary, growth is usually painful. Why? Because growth requires loss. To become the creator you were meant to be, to remember that you are a spark of the divine, you have to let go of the person you used to be. You have to lose your old values, your old behaviors, your old loves, your old identity. Think about it. In neuroscience, they call this neural pruning. Your brain is literally rewiring itself. It is cutting the old connections that kept you small, afraid, and stuck. And your brain feels that cutting as real pain. Carl Jung, the great psychologist, called this the individuation process. He said that to find your true self, your ego, the false you, has to die. And the ego fights back. It screams. It cries. I know exactly how this feels. For years, I was a software engineer in Silicon Valley. Good money, stable life, a clear identity. I was the guy who had it together. And I walked away from all of it. Not because it was bad, but because something inside me could not stay. I left to build my own company. And the moment I did, the grief hit me like a wall. I missed the certainty. I missed knowing who I was when someone asked what I did for a living. I missed the version of me that felt safe. Then the startup failed, and I had to grieve all over again. Not just the money, not just the time. I grieved the identity, the founder, the builder, the person I had told myself I was becoming. I sat with that loss for a long time. No clear answer. No next chapter waiting neatly on the other side. Just the grief and the silence and the slow, uncomfortable work of not knowing who I was anymore. That is the part nobody posts about. This is the truth that the highlight reel version of spirituality leaves out. The one sold to you in pretty quotes and aesthetic reels. It tells you awakening is just good vibes and endless smiles. That is a lie. True spirituality, true awakening, is a fire. It burns away everything that is not real. The great poet Rumi said, "The wound is the place where the light enters you." When you lose your old self, you are creating space. Space for your true divinity. Space to create from love and awareness, not from fear. So if you are feeling the pain of outgrowing your old life right now, I want you to do something very important. Grieve. Let yourself cry for the person you used to be. Let yourself mourn the relationships that no longer match your energy. Change always have a component of grief to it. It is not a sign that you are failing. It is the ultimate proof that you are evolving. You are not losing your mind. You are losing your chains. Feel the grief, honor the loss, and then step into the massive, powerful, beautiful creator you were always meant to be. Remember who you are.